Before we jump into the video, I just want to ask really quick for you to subscribe if you're new, or if you're just not subscribed. And if you're going to buy anything from the Hypixel store, remember to use code cchloe. It'll help a lot. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. Alright, so you've just started the chocolate update and you want to know some tips on how to get better at it. Get quite a bit of chocolate like I have already. 26 million. And the event literally only started a couple of hours ago. I've got some tips, ones that you mightn't know already. So to start off, you're going to go to the hub and you're going to go into the carrot cave and see the Hoppity NPC. And first off, you're going to want to buy all of the first rabbits. It's going to cost you a few million, but it'll be worth it. Once you've bought all the rabbits, you're going to want to go around the hub or the crystal hollows, since it's the best place for the eggs. And there's going to be an egg hunt every springtime on Hypixel, which is every like 5 days for like 31 hours in total. So the best place is the crystal hollows, and I'll show you the locations right now. So there can be one over here right behind the NPC. There's also one over here behind the diamond essence shop. There can be one just opposite of that right here. And there can be one under the topaz crystal right there. And I think there can be one down here. But I haven't had one spawn yet. The mod does say that one can be there, but they're the locations in the crystal hollows, and that is the best place because they're all so close to each other and they're just so easy to get. So if you're in a party with people, literally just hop in a call and first one to find it, it'll be like 2 seconds and you'll find the egg already. So best place, crystal hollows. Next, I'm going to go over the mods that I'm using. So as you can see, there's breakfast, lunch and dinner in the top, and that's each egg and when they spawn. So there's a timer for them. That is in the mod SBA. So you want to search chocolate and you just want to select all of these. There's another thing in SBA which will basically alert you when you're in this menu, and randomly you can get bunnies that pop up and you click them for some extra chocolate. So it'll basically do like an RNG thing where it'll alert you and it's loud, so just be aware of that. But it is good to have so you don't miss any. Next mod is Sky Honey, and you're also going to want to search chocolate and Hoppity. You basically just want to select all of these, especially the chocolate factory stats, because when you're in here it'll tell you your chocolate per second, per minute, hour, day, and it'll tell you your multiplier and your rabbits. It'll tell you your current chocolate and all-time chocolate. Also in Sky Honey it'll tell you these numbers underneath it, so instead of hovering over it, it'll just say it there, like what level it is. And if you're wondering what this star is, this is Sky Honey 2. This is basically telling you what the next best one to upgrade is. So you're going to upgrade this one next because it's got the little star on it. Also in Sky Honey, I don't think there's a thing to click. If you basically just have all of these on, whatever you set your drop key to, so mine is control. Basically what it does, as you can see it going up 1967 per second. But if I hold control, it's basically going to click 10 times every click because of the hand baked chocolate. So instead of like left click, right click, spamming it, butterfly clicking, you can hit your drop key and it'll do it for you, so you can just hold it. Normally it's Q, but I switched mine just because it's a bit more comfortable when you're just standing still AFK. Now the last mods that I suggest getting, but it's up to you if you want to get it because I've never really heard of this mod until Red told me about it. It's the Dulker mod. And basically when you've got this, if you select tooltips feature, when you go in here, as you can see, obviously this is here and I can't see these because that's covering it. If I hold shift and scroll downwards, you can basically just move it and then hold your control button and it's on the side instead of covering it all. So, and you can like zoom in and out to make it smaller, and if you don't hold control like me, you can move it up and down. So that's another mod that I suggest that you might want to get. So during all this, you do want to have cookie buff on, because the cookie buff gives you increased chocolate factory production by 0.25, so it's good to have that cookie buff on for the higher multiplier. Now, if you're wondering why mine are blue and yours mightn't be, once you upgrade one of these to level 75, they will go to an assistant. So they basically get promoted and you get more chocolate every time you upgrade them. So I suggest getting them all to at least 75. But of course, also do the ones with the star on. Prioritize the ones with the star. It's more cost effective. Now, the question is, do you crush rabbits or do you not? Basically, crushing a rabbit means, as you can see here, my barn is 68 capacity. I've got 67. So if I fill this to 68 and I collect another rabbit from the eggs, it'll basically get crushed because there's no room, and you'll get a lot of chocolate for it. It can be up to like 500,000 sometimes. Now, personally, in my opinion, I think it's better in the long run not to crush. If you want to get a lot, and I mean a lot of chocolate at the start, you're going to want to crush, so don't upgrade your barn for a while. But if you want to go for the long run, because after springtime, there's like 4 to 5 days where you're not going to be able to get rabbits. So I think the more rabbits you've got while it's not spring, you're going to have the higher multiplier and you're going to overtake people that didn't get as many rabbits as you. So it's up to you if you want to crush. But keep in mind, when you upgrade the rabbit barn, your collections, which is in here, and the rabbit barn itself, that will stay when you prestige. So as soon as you have 150 million chocolate, you want to prestige, because you'll get all of these. Your max chocolate will go up, your max rabbit rarity will go up to rare, you'll get more multiplier, your employees can go to manager, so you can upgrade them another 20 times each, and you'll get Skyblock XP. So as soon as you can, upgrade the chocolate factory. Plus, when you've actually upgraded this to number 2, you'll get extra clicks per second when you actually click it yourself. So that's a good thing to do. As soon as I've got enough, I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, I've gotten pretty lucky with my rabbits. I think I've only gotten 1 duplicate up to now. But when you do get a duplicate, it'll basically just give you a lot of chocolate. Red's just put in chat she got 600,000. But in the long run, I think it's better if you don't have duplicates, because my multiplier is way higher. So I'm just going to upgrade my barn. Oh, and the more rabbits you actually have, the more chance you'll get duplicates. So instead of crushing them, you'll have them in your collection and it'll just be a dupe. So personally, I just think it's better not to crush them. And one last thing, you're going to need barn space to collect your milestones. Don't forget to collect these milestones, because it gives you 1 extra rabbit. Get one at 1k, 10k, 100k, and then it just multiplies. The next one I need is 50 million. And that's basically it. That's all you really need to know about chocolate. And to actually get stuff, you need a lot of chocolate. So there's stuff like talismans. There's upgrades for the rabbit pet to mythic. And there's another farming equipment, which is Zorro's cape. So apparently it's better than the Lotus one when it's maxed. So you're going to want to get yourself that stuff. So have fun playing the chocolate updates, and I hope this helped.